sake I'm beholding to.
What does he say, Brutus?
He says for Brutus' sake, he finds himself beholding to us all.
Whereas he takes no harm of Brutus here.
This is
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is often turned with their bones, so let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it were a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it.
I did.
Here, under leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honourable man. So are they all honourable men. Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man.
Yes.
Yes. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When then the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honourable man.
Yes.
I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. You all did see it on the Lupercal. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure he is an honourable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withhold you then to mourn for him? Oh, judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me, my heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till I come back.
Methinks there's some reason in his sayings.
I consider writing matters Caesar's had great wrong.
Has he, masters? I fear there will a worse come in his place.
Mark ye his words. He did not take the crown, therefore it is certain he did not. He was not ambitious.
He was ambitious!
So we'll hear about it.
But yesterday, the word of Caesar might have stood against the word. Now lies he there, and none so poor to do him reverence. If I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and Cassius wrong, who you all know are honourable men.
Yes.
I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself and you, than I will wrong such honourable men. But here's a parchment with the seal of Caesar on it. I found it in his closet. 'Tis his will. Let but the commons hear this testament, pardon me, I do not mean to read, and they would go and kiss dead Caesar's wounds, and dip their napkins in his sacred blood. Yet beg her of him for memory, and dying, mention it within your wills, bequeathing it as a rich legacy unto their issue.
The will! Read the will, Markham! Read
Nonsense, I must not read it. It is not meet you know why Caesar loved you. You're not wood, you're not stones, but men. And being men, hearing the will of Caesar will inflame you, will make you mad.
Read the will!
I must not read it. I've overshot myself to tell you of it. I fear I wrong the honourable men whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it.
They were traitors, honourable men.
You will compel me then to read the will.
They were murderers, traitors. The will. Read the will.
Then make a ring about the corpse of Caesar, and let me show you him that made the will. Shall I descend, or will you give me leave? If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. You all do know this mantle? I remember the first ever day Caesar put it on. It was on a summer's evening in his tent. That day he overcame the nervy ache. Look, in this place ran Cassius' dagger through. See what a rent the envious casket made? Through this, the well-beloved Brutus stabbed, and as he plucked his cursed steel away, mark how the blood of Caesar followed it, as if rushing out of doors to be resolved if Brutus so unkindly knocked or no. For Brutus, as you know, was Caesar's angel. Judge, O ye gods, how dearly Caesar loved him. For this was the most unkindest cut of all. But when the noble Caesar saw him stab, ingratitude, more strong than traitor's arms, quite vanquished him, and burst his mighty heart. And in his mantle, muffling up his face, great Caesar fell. Oh, what a fall was there, my countrymen. And then I, and you, and all of us fell down, whilst bloody treason flourished over us. Oh, and now you weep. I perceive you feel the dint of pity. These are gracious drops. Kind souls, what weep ye when you but behold our Caesar's vesture wounded? Look you here. Here is himself, marred as you see with traitors.
Oh, piteous spectacle. Oh, woeful death. Oh, most bloody sin.
Murderers, traitors,
We will be revenged.
Revenge!
a bite, seek,
Burn, fire!
kill, slay! Not you, let hear me still!
They that have done this deed are honourable. What private griefs they have, alas, I know not that made them do it. But they are wise and honourable, and will no doubt with reasons answer you. I come not to stir away your hearts. I'm no orator as Brutus is. I only speak right on. Tell you that which you yourselves do know. Show you dead Caesar's wounds. Poor dumb mouths, and bid them speak for me. But were I Brutus and Brutus Antony, then there were an Antony would ruffle up your spirits, and put a tongue in every wound of Caesar that would move the stones of Rome to rise in mutiny.
We mutiny! We burn down the house of Brutus!
But hear me, you go to do you know not what. Wherein hath Caesar deserved your loves? Alas, you know not. I must tell you then. You've forgotten the will I told you of.
Most truly the will.
Let's send here the will.
Here's the will with the seal of Caesar on it. To every Roman citizen he gives, to every several man, 75 drachmas.
Most noble Caesar, we will revenge his
And hear
death.
me still. Moreover, he hath left you all his walks in private abours, and new planted orchards this side Tiber. He hath left them you, and to your heirs forever. Common pleasures that you may walk abroad and recreate yourselves. Here was a Caesar. When comes such another? Never away.
Away! We burn the body at the holy place, and with the brands, fire the traitors' houses. Pick up the body!
Go then!
Burn them down!
Thou art of food mischief. Take what course thou wilt. How now, Phil?
Sir, Octavius has already come to Rome.
Where is he?
He and Lepidus are at Caesar's house.
Thither will I straight to visit him. Fortune is merry, and in this mood will give us anything.
I heard him say Brutus and Cassius are rid like madmen through the gates of Rome.
Be like they had some notice of how I'd moved the people. Bring me the Octavius.